Oh, what's up, guys?
Let the vanquishing begin!
Damn. Well, they can get gun damage. Girls getting fucking demolished. All stuff from Hollywood, all that woke satanic shit is all gonna fail. They're gonna burn that shit right to the ground. I don't think Hollywood or all these corporate assholes are all a bunch of woke fucktards.
Vault Hunter, perhaps you might assist the boy.
I don't believe these people completely understand what they're doing. I think they're gonna walk this shit straight off the fucking...
Greetings, Robbie.
Straight to hell where they belong.
Settling in well?
I don't wish that upon them.
Kinda.
But the way they're going about,
nice, but I don't know how I
all this stupid shit they're saying, all this crap that they keep on poisoning our youth with.
Here.
When I was growing up, man, I grew up with cowboys and Indians with all the, you know,
our reservation book alone
good
has
old ass
driven
movies
lesser
and that. Because like, it's not like we watched genres just from the '80s,
Jeez,
whatever came up with that.
People
you
can't
know,
even
as
look
a
at the
'90s
reservations
person.
without
Sometimes,
going
man, I watched
crazy.
some old ass
What am
like
I
50
supposed
shit.
to do?
Do not despair. I will perform some hospitality tasks for
my
you.
grandparents
So
and
you will
that,
see
you know, I
it is
always
not so
watched some
bad.
old ass stuff. And like, when it came down to that, you know,
You wouldn't mind.
I appreciate some of the good
You
stuff.
could
Clint
begin
Eastwood and all
by
that stuff and that.
cleaning the
Where
basement.
men were actually
It
men.
isn't dead.
They took charge of shit and that. You fucked around with
Profound
family or fucked around with people's towns and that. When you did just evil shit all together, the men would come in. When the men came in, they sat there and settled it. They either settled with words or they settled with, you know, pistol to the fucking face. You know, that's just how it was back then. You know what to do. Nowadays, you can't take actual action because people get all offended by stupid shit. And I'll say this and say this as proud as Jesus Christ is God. We were meant to fucking fight against wicked people. So all the wicked fucks out there that keep on sinning, I understand people have their pride in that. I get it. I get it. You got your money, you got all your glory in this world. But in the day you die, none of this shit fucking matters. Live your life in happiness, content. Be the best person you can be. But that's not enough to get you into heaven. It never was and never will be. I was talking to one of my the Muslim guy that I work with in that. Yeah, he's the gay guy I work with in that. And I know he's Muslim and he's gay. It makes no sense. Baal does that to almost everybody. The demon Baal that they worship. They try to think that they don't worship. Oh, we worship God. No, you don't worship God. You worship a fake God and a fake Jesus. Because like Jesus came and told us about false profiting. He told us about Muslims. He told us about you know, the John Smiths or whatever, the freaking Mormons and that. He says there's going to be a lot of people going to deceive you from this, but I give you the true word. And the miracles and all the stuff they did in that, you could tell that it was God. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. That's all we have in this world. Well, anyway, I digress from that, even though I don't, but to get to the actual discussion I'm saying. So I was talking to him about it in that. I say, you know, it's like, you ever get like thoughts in your head and that are very negative in that? He's like, yeah. He's like, them are demons. And he's like, he didn't want to think that it was true. He's like, anything that's negative, it doesn't matter if it's you being angry or you just getting frustrated, any negative thoughts that get into your head, that are not you specifically, are demons. That's how demons work. Demons are the variety of sin. So whatever gets inside your head, they are whispers. And yes, they happen throughout your whole entire life. And as you build up a stronger mental mind, body, and spirit, the whispers go away. Because you start getting God, you start getting the Holy Spirit in you that changes your life. I say I didn't digress from it because this is the most important thing in the world. We really have to stop taking the world as a place to actually try to thrive in.
1, 2.
We can.
Out.
But God is where we thrive in. Heaven is where we need to go. We don't need to stay here because we don't stay here. I understand people are really confused about because of NASA and all these other aliens and all shit. Aliens are literally demons manifesting themselves into our world to make us confused about what's going on. Because all demons do, they've been doing this for an eternity. They confuse us what is actually going on. That's why you got all this mischief going on. And people are confused. People are confused. Why are people like this? It makes no sense. Why are people not following the nature that God created? Why are people chopping off their dick and balls and making fucking, you know, rubberized pussies out of their shit? Why are these people doing these things? Because, just like the good book said, what is evil is good, what is good is evil. The reason why he stated that because people will eventually push their brain rot so far where people think open relationships are good. Back in the old days, even when I was growing up, when people were whores, they got downgraded. They're like, that's a bad thing to be a whore. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. The act that you're doing is bad. You could be a great person and sleep around. And you may not sleep around a lot because you don't want to commit. Just like I tell a lot of single women out there that you are safer. I know they don't want to hear that word because they want to think that they're empowered. You're safer with a man than without. And women fucking hate that shit. All these feminist women, they hate that shit. And I was like, this is just how it is. Most women that are traditional, and they find good, traditional, strong men, their lives get better, just like the man's life gets better. Why does that happen? When they stay traditional, when they follow what God intentionally wants us to follow. Why their lives get so much better? Because that's how God made it. God didn't make it not like that. He made it like that. That's why you see men like me. I went through my trials of stupidity and fucking dumbness. And now I'm becoming more of a man, becoming more masculine. And it's not because I have riches. It's not because I can sit there and buy, you know, all this crap. None of that shit fucking matters. Being a true man is taking massive responsibility over your actions and trying to grow for the better tomorrow. And every day fucking counts. You start with God, you end with God. This is how it works. This is the actual reality. When I mean start with God, when you're birthed, when God births you from your mother, tailorly woofs you. There's been plenty of proof of people seeing souls entering in babies and that. I've seen it with my own eyes. People know that this shit is true. Then the end of the days, when you die, people that die with peaceful thoughts in mind, you know where they're going. They say, I accomplished everything I want to accomplish. And they say, take me. I'm ready. When you say, I accomplished everything I accomplished, most of the times, it's God's will that you're accomplishing. But when you see people fighting to stay alive, they do whatever it fucking takes. They'll get plastic hearts, plastic lungs. They'll do anything to stay alive because they're so scared of dying. I said, you're scared of dying because you know where you're going to go. That's why people that have no fear of death, because they know they're going to a better place. I don't fear death nearly as much as I used to. There's some days I'd rather have it come a little earlier just because of how fucked up this world is. It's not like I'm going to heaven. I go to Sheol. I go to the land of the dead. I already know where it's going to go because there's too much proof of it not for it to not be real. So when it comes down to it, I'm happy to be in Abraham's bosom. I'll be happy to sit there and be eternal sleep with peaceful thoughts and living probably inside my head as a spirit and that. All the things that I ever wanted. Until the day that I go to heaven, I'll be more than happy. But until then, there's a purpose why we're alive. Sometimes that purpose may not be up front. It never is. It's gonna be a hot one today. No, you're good. But anyway, yeah. We keep pushing these narratives. The world keeps changing. The world that's controlled by the elites are gonna keep on changing. That's why we have to stay 100% strong in the way that we need to be. It's not even saying, you know, it's like, oh, you know. That's just a religion in that. No, stay inside, puppy. It's hot outside. When people say it's just a religion, I'm sorry to say, religions are made up. This is the truth. Believe the actual truth. The only reason why when we go to the dark side too bad, we go really deep. That's why people are fighting against the wokeness shit right now. It's not because they're fighting against it because they want to win. We're fighting against it because we don't want God's wrath. I'm being... I'm being really serious about this shit. Just like what happened to Babylon, what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah, what happened with the flood. When sin gets too bad, God corrects it. He gives us time to correct it ourselves. That's why we're fighting against all this woke transgender gay shit. All these people talk about Pride Month. It's satanic as fuck. They're walking around with pitchforks and they're beating up on Jesus and that. It is, and it's just a few, it's just probably a couple people doing this shit. I would say a couple, it's probably a couple thousand people doing this shit. Ain't a lot, ain't a ridiculous amount of people. You got all these satanic freaks of fucking nature that need saving. They sit there and do this shit. And they don't care. And they don't even understand what's going on. It's like, oh, I feel good because I like dicks in my ass. I like sucking on dick all day. I say, yeah. It's the reason why being gay is so fucking difficult to get relationships. Which is going back to what I'm saying, what I was saying about the guy and the gay guy working at. It's like, he wants to find love. And I say, you can't find love. No offense, you ain't gonna find true love being gay. It's very, 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 very hard. The reason why I say that, because most gay people are fucking super, super fucking perverted. Because guess what? You get with someone because you want to have kids with them. That's what relationships are there for. You get with a woman because you want to seed her. You can't seed a dude in the ass. That's why it doesn't work. It's very, very hard. Because there's no such thing as really a commitment with two gay people. People can scream about it all they want. I say the reason why is because there's no fight. If 5 dudes fucked your man, you'd be like, well, I'll be number 6. That's what it is. With men and women, a man will kill. A man will kill a guy for touching his woman like that. Beat his face until you can't even see him. And every man can agree with that. That's why you get these whore-ass women. They're never in relationships, but they have enormous amount of sex. So we talk about the women that do this shit, like Bonnie Blue and all these other fucking whores. The reason why they do that, because they think dominating man is by getting laid. No, man's dominating you because they're fucking you. They're saying you're worthless, so all you're good for is me banging you and busting nuts on you. Or in you. That's literally all that is. You feminist bitches think you're conquering men. Where are you conquering at? Where's all this shit? You say all the patriarchy is so bad now. What are you conquering? What the fuck are you doing? You're failing at life every which way. You own more cats and dogs than probably normal fucking people do. You sit there and cry all day because no man wants to fucking be in a relationship with you. Because you're trying to change the direction of a man because your selfish, stupid fucking ass doesn't understand that God's way is the best way. It's been the best way since eternity. He created us in His image. He created us in thy likeness. He created us in a way for us to be compatible, to be in love, to be completely honestly happy. But you want your way to be happy. Sorry to say, it doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. The actual truth is, the way God created our world, the way He created us, the way He created everything, He created it for us to be together with each other. You're not talking about gay shit. We're talking about actual love and harmony. That's why when Jesus said the first commandment, love thy God with all your mind, with all your heart, with all your spirit. Love thy God. You love Him with every means necessary. Because He loves you more than you would ever love Him. What I mean by that, it means that He already knows that things are going to come your way. You know what's so funny is? Lucifer and all the holy ones have counsel over every single human being. They all talk to God. They all interact. Some of us have more purposes than others. But they have counsel about us. Why the fuck would angelic beings of an immortal sense have counsel over us? Why would they even give a fuck about us? Oh, just let them live their life. The truth is, the people do not like hearing. There's a reason why God's a creator. The reason why He conquers over everything. He's a just creator. People hate hearing that too. When you understand the word love, love it's a feeling you get when you see a girl for the first time that's so beautiful that you cannot stop thinking about. I love when you get the butterflies in your stomach when you see that woman with that vibe and the sexiness of her body and the way she looks at you and smiles at you, and you just know, I want to birth a baby with that woman. That's exactly what that is. It's not because someone looks good. It has nothing to do with that. And let me explain. Because this is why a lot of people go down this road being fucking retarded. It's never about just the looks alone that create a relationship. If you base yourself upon looks, money, because guess what? It says it in Proverbs. Jesus, King Solomon, they discuss stuff. When he tells King Solomon, this is how it is, he agrees. He says, thank you, O Lord. He got all this wisdom. He starts to understand life itself. And this is what he always keeps saying. He said, nothing else matters but God. And why does he say that? Because all the experiences that you have, everything that you do. Hey, Joey. Everything that you've done in this life, someone's already done it, and someone's already done probably more. What I'm trying to say is all you're doing is you want to make a little change in life. If it's to help save someone and bring them to Christ, which is our main goal. It's why all these very sinful people and that they do all this stuff and they don't know why they do it. You do it for attention. Being gay, being a lesbian, you do it for attention. So go back to the gay guy that I work with him then. So the hardest thing to do in this world is to be different from the natural order. And there's so many different people like that. And you can see how terrible their lives are. Because they're not following what God intensely wants us to follow. And you don't follow it, you really don't get happiness. You struggle. You live your life in hell where you don't even know what's going on. You pop pills, you smoke weed, you get fucked up all day long. And then you wonder why. Why is life so bad? Because you're not following what God wants us to follow. And the angels are weeping for you. God's literally sitting there weeping for you, saying, I give you this, I give you that, but you still don't know. You still don't follow it. I put people in your life that direct you with the word, but you still don't answer. I'll keep on doing it till the day you die, because I don't want you to go to hell. That's what that love is. And when people push these narratives, saying, oh, don't do that, lose your virginity, oh, don't do that, get drunk all day, oh, don't do that. You know, having sex a lot of times is cool, it makes you feel better. All those people are fucking retarded. They live that life because they don't know their purpose yet. They'd rather sit there and play games rather the whole entire life. And that's what you see. I see it so many times, almost everybody's life. Almost everybody's life that I got in contact with that walk the path of damnation, they all do the same damn thing. What do they all do? They're all lazy. They don't care too much. They care. They say they don't care too much about themselves. They care about what everybody else is doing. They lie about themselves. They never want to conform with the issues that they have. If they're really bad, like people that do a lot of heavy drugs, they never want to conform to their drug usage because they don't care. It's their happy place. They say the world's so bad. I said it's because you don't know how to do it. That's why. You have choices to make. Going back to my gay manager, like, you have choices to make. Why do you have to be gay? You ever think about that? Why do you have to do gay stuff? You're not born that way. You're born with no knowledge at all. Say, why do you act so feminine? And then you go back to why it happened. You took the role of being a feminine person because you took the role of what your mom was. And you dedicate all your emotions towards her. And you think they want you to be gay? Probably not. Just like a lot of people are starting to say now. Say people want to be gay because they want to be heard. They want attention. So they do stupid shit like suck a bunch of fucking dick. They say, well, I'm gay and proud of that. It's like, gay and proud of what? That you are that you're equal to anybody in society. The only reason why people like sit there and, you know, women themselves do it the worst. They feel bad for you because they know your life fucking sucks. You sit there all day, stick your dick in fucking dirty ass booty hole, talk about dirty ass shit. That's why Bale, his number one goal is to be impure. Bale is a ugly, impure fucking transgender person. I say person lightly, because he's a demon. He's a fallen angel. He rebels exactly against what God doesn't want us to do. He doesn't want us to get married. That's why you see a lot of single people out there that fuck all the time. They're on drugs, and I see it so damn much. It's actually quite fucking a phenomenon. But I'll go back to this. This is a really good example. So one of the ladies I used to work with, you know, she's a pagan. She's a demon person. And look at this. Her sister is a Christian. Two different kinds of people altogether. One bases her life upon hatred and madness, which is what demons do. One bases parts of life by purity and love. Well, the one that does the hatred thing despises against her because she has kids and she can't have kids. Well, I wonder why. Tormenting yourself all damn day about that shit, and demons torment you. You can't have kids unless God gives it to you. It's just how it works. And so she despises her sister. She's always bitching and moaning. I heard the stories now. We used to work together now. I say, you want what she's got. That's all you're saying. And she can't say nothing because it's exactly why she's bitching in the first place. So I said, see the difference? When God tells you, hey, it's time to settle down, it's time to get married, you'll find the man. You'll fall in love. You be committed to that love. That's God right there. The love right there, that's God. He gathers us together to fall in love, to have the kids, to be happy, to be joyful in that. It's not from completely us alone. God intervenes all the time. We don't notice it because it's a very small amount. God's here right now with me when I'm talking. It's not that I'm alone. When people say I'm lonely, it's because you don't know what's there. You don't understand what's there. People know the spirit world exists. There's enough proof to say that it's there. When you say words, God listens. When you pray, God listens. Don't pray for getting things from this world. This world stuff doesn't really matter. It's very, very easy to get this world done. People just live their lives the way they live. You don't need to be rich. Like, why do I live with my parents? Because I love my parents. I don't want my parents, you know, to die knowing that I'm not there. Because the day I die, I know I'm be alone. I know I'm not going to have anyone here. But I'll be walking with God the whole entire time till the day I die. And I can't, honestly, I can't wait. To a certain extent. Not that I want death upon myself, no. But that journey's going to be blessed. I can't wait to walk it with Him. A lot of people struggle with that. They're like, what do you mean? When you know that something is there watching over you, that wants you to be loved and wants you to be successful, what else do you have in the world? You don't have anything else. What's the best thing in the world? Being loved. And everybody wants it. But they don't know how to get it because they don't see it. So anyway, in that light, so I'll go back to the gay guy I work with, Matt. He keeps talking about himself being alone. I say, you're never alone. What do you mean that you're alone? It's like, well, you know, it's like, you just want what other people want. No, you should want but what you desire. You say you want a relationship, but you can't get one. Well, learn how to learn and get into relationship mode. Learn how to talk to people. Learn to be yourself. Because the idea is, when you're not yourself and you're someone else, because you act, and I caught him in a couple of things of that.
Washed it out with the thing that screws on.
Yeah.
It will drop the deck and it took up 90% of it, but it's still got a bunch. I'm gonna let it dry. Then I'm gonna bag it today. Now just bag it and throw it in the bag. So I'm gonna give you this.
Yeah, man. Yep. Anything else, man?
I'm gonna work on that gang outlet a little bit.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really, really hot. Oh man, need to get my salad ready. And get ready to go to work in a couple hours. But anyway. So as I was talking about stuff that I just kind of told him, and it's like, why you do the things that you do? And he's like, well, he doesn't even know. So like, you want to say that you're gay in that, but you don't know why you're gay. You get really confused. It's like, have you always been like this? He's like, oh, I found out when I was like a teenager, so use those words very wisely. People say that shit. Like, I found out when I was going through my period
Killing
that I like
guns
fucking
with
dudes.
guns. And let it not be said the unknowable god is without a sense of humor.
I said, okay, so when you're going through puberty now, how you found out? I said, there's your problem right there. I was just like, so you're confused on sexuality because no one didn't teach you the birds and the bees.
A titanic enemy begging to be put to the axe.
I said, that's probably the reason why you're so confused. Yeah, I'm always saying right there's always been the issue with a lot of people now.
The order spreads fear, and I will stop the spread. The timekeeper's servants have returned. A gun is simply not enough to stop me. Bullet, perhaps. You will be broken. Blessing of the spear. Does the ice chill your dark ambition?
I would focus more on melee, because melee's gonna get up a shit ton. At least give me some speed in that. I think if I get 10% increase speed, it'd be helpful. I'm thinking about it. Melee attacks and slam deal bonus. Kinetic melee damage based upon stored energy consumed. Gun action skill. Ooh. 20% storage. So that's actually not bad.
Heaving clean.
I love that shit. Yeah, once I get that damage increase, man, it's gonna be fucking catastrophic. I need the action still up high, man.
Fall by my iron! For a brief moment, I can forget the deaths of everyone I've loved!
Yeah, the hammer thing's awesome. I hit someone's weakness, it takes about 100,000, which is actually pretty tangible. So maybe when they get all that extra increase.
Unknown!
Why does it keep on doing that back and forth bullshit, dude? That's just so annoying. Yeah, I think the hammers are probably the best. The AoE effect of these guys, it blows up rather big. Yeah, I need to focus on kind of more skills. So nice.
Blessing of the Steel!
funny is getting that damage dealt thing up. That was fucking the best decision I made. So I think I'm gonna get up right now. 150. Things look so fucking cool. They do such a good job. Because this during boss fights would be phenomenally nice. Because the hammer, that's why I got this up, deals ordinate damage and additional to their type, to the other types, and it has a chance to detonate, damaging enemies. So initially, these are all getting up pretty nicely, little 2,000. I should get my orbital damage shit up too, because that'll help out a lot. That's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna get that up. Because I think one of these gets orbital damage too. Yeah, he gets 30% with that. Yeah, I'm still just figuring out shit. I have to get the skill damage up, because 40% skill damage is way too fucking popular. That's just too much. But the damage dealt, it's like I have to take and leave. I think the damage dealt is probably the best one. Okay. Oh no, this is. Oh, wait, yeah, okay, so this is the action skill. When I hit people with my action skill, it gives me 40% action skill dealt and overshield. So this is actually something that I should probably invest into if I have enough, which I don't. So I'll have to figure out how I'm going to jargon some shit around that I don't. This is inevitable to have. This I have to have too. These I have to have no matter what. So this is way too good itself. But if I know if I get rid of this, my damage is going to drop by 40%. And I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I have to make the 4 skill. Get immunity for 6 seconds. That's actually really good. I guess we'll see what happens when I get level 16 equip that new thing. All I know is damage rate. They get 40% gun damage too, which I don't.
An animal stole something. You know, some people think of blood sport as conservation. Maybe you should go conserve this pack of wild animals.
Iron, thank you.
Oh, come on. Give me a break, bro. That should be good. We'll be here in about a couple hours. The only thing I don't like about the respawning thing is so damn slow. Like, Borderlands 1 is super fucking fast. You spawn in literally fucking immediately. You don't do all that fucking shit.
All that blood in one being? On your knees! Heaving clean! Letting up the steel! You will know pain! Let's go old school! Yet another rival reduced to bloody chunks! There's blood in the air! Drink deep!
Yeah, I can't take it the duration up a little higher. Get up by 50% at least, go probably like 40 seconds each.
and I'll protect you.
It's really fun to kill people. Kill all these wicked.
Iron figure. Death metal.
Commencing self-immolation sequence. Initiating purge in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If your soul is not strong, you will not be able to.
He's such a good job. I have a really run around.
Thunder! Get ready. We've got an order airship right above you. Ready to enter in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Might make right.
All available hands. Find and execute the intruder. Systems activating.
Ready when you are.
Preparing self-defense incineration. Initiating purge. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's such a lot of people up there. Because I got that damage down up so damn high.
If only I did not have to rip your message right now. Out of my way! Hero! Get ready. We've got an order airship right above you. Ready to enter in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All available hands. Find and execute the intruder.
My arm is ready. Order potent left.
Preparing self-defense incineration.
Thunder!
Incineration commencing in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bada boom!
Never got platinum. It's kind of weird because way more people.
Get ready. We've got an order ship right above you. Ready to enter in 5, 4, 3,
Oh, that's the last
2,
one.
1.
All available hands. Find and execute the intruder.
Anybody catch that echo call? Breathing over.
Try to get close to me. Shall we dance?
Is that it?
Give me something to strike. Ice break unleashed.
Preparing self-defense incineration. Preparing Self-defense incineration. Initiating purge in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's another job complete. Nice work. Most people would say not to spend this reward all in one place, but I say go for it.
Real? I didn't have enough fun. Yeah, well, that character got fucking flat. I tried.
From hell,
Yeah, I'm gonna get some food and I'll be right back.
Let's go old school. Death metal! Gum. Defeat, you silly bastard! In the air! Ready to begin? Level! It's rising next week! New guy! A warrior to the end!
Here I go!
I respect your ability to disapparate! All by my iron! thing. My strength unleashed! Who needs guns? Let the vanquishing begin! Thank you. Violent! Blood in the air! Feel my wrath! Strength from the forward! Thunder! Community first. The lower I eat, the longer the meal lasts.
Ah, come on, give me a chance.
These damn pests keep crapping on my pretty barroom floor. Maybe you could play exterminator. I'd sure appreciate you.
We're gonna go in a different direction. Time to get my hands dirty. Judgment is at hand. The Timekeeper cannot protect you. Timekeeper puppet, I will teach you fear. You cannot kill me, but you can try to kill me. the ancient ways! From hell! Something to strike. Begin your education. That's what matters. to begin? Blessing of the steel! Force of you! Blood in the air! The Timekeeper's servants approach. When I kill one of you, do the rest get the message?
Whoo! Man, there's a lot of almost backs out this guy. Can't think of backs. I got a really good mod for my guy. I need to probably get another one, but the main part of it is a really good mod. Gives you a lot of forward skill damage, which is what I want. Oh man, but anyway. Whoo! Angry Joe and Supergirl. I'll say as nice as I can. There's some people in this world that do not deserve the stuff that they have. But they get it anyway, and they boast their greed, they boast their stuff. I talked about Angry Joe before, I'll talk about him again. When Angry Joe was younger than that, when he first started his channel, now he talked about the truth. He's paid by a bunch of shills. He's paid by a bunch of motherfuckers that sit there, they market stuff, they shill for stuff and that. They do all these things to try to pull people in. towards these stupid ass movies. But he does speak the truth about it. Do start next time. Of course, these are just opinions, and his opinion only matters to him. So take that with a grain of salt. But I see his post. I see this post on Twitter and I'm, I don't look. I look at it through other people's YouTube channels that to give them views and that. And I look at him like, dude, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up. You're a fat fucking Puerto Rican dude. That's a massive fucking simp. You got all this luxury money. You're a massive dorky ass person. You sit there with your two friends, which are very attractive, handsome men, because they work out, they take good care of themselves, and then they look at you. You're a fat fucking little kid. You act like a little kid. Maybe because you need to get a woman in that, you need to understand what it is, to get laid and shit, which I don't know what you do. But if you talk about all the video games you play and you're really big on Warhammer, what is Warhammer big on? Honor and fucking truth. What's the whole point of the Emperor? That he is the truth. So if you base all the stuff that you do in that, all the stuff that you love to do, play those games, it's all based upon the truth. I play Borderlands 4. What is it about? It's about the fucking truth. It's about what is actually happening. I'm a Vault Hunter fighting against tyranny. I don't leave barely anything to the wicked. I destroy the wicked. That's literally what I do on Borderlands. I destroy the wicked people. I destroy the hostile animals. Yeah, you can say it's for loot and all that stuff now, but I digress from the video game aspect, but from the actual living aspect of life itself. What do you think people do? We destroy the wicked. We don't need to kill them because this is the game compared to real life. Two different things. We destroy them with the truth. They get mad because they can't agree with the truth. And I don't even know how freaking Little Joe or Alex can even stand close to this dude that they've been friends with for probably for the last 15 years, for all I noticed. Even for the last 10 years. The discussions behind the scenes with this guy are all like Alex. I already know how Alex is. Alex is way more intelligent than Joe. Fuck, both of them are. Joe and Alex are way more intelligent than Joe. But I tell bro, I was like, you need to stop talking like this, bro, because you're not. Our fan base is not liking it at all. Well, they need to stop thinking. It was like you are really going way too much. He's like, dude, you got massive TDSD, called Trump derangement syndrome. Yeah, it's a made-up fucking word for fuckers that sit there and hate on a president for everything that happens in the world. I said the president doesn't control all this shit. Stop. Get help, Like Michael Jordan said on those drug commercials. Stop. Get help. Get fucking help. Get a reality check. I don't know. Actually read a book that actually is based in fucking real life. Or use the honor codes that you get from Warhammer, from all these games that you play. They all have good concepts to them. They all say being a hero is sacrificing yourself for the better good of man. That's the whole point of every single man that ever lived. The righteous man is always there to sacrifice himself to push back the wicked. Like I said, nowadays it ain't about fucking punching in people's faces. It's all about the word. Social media is the battleground. People can have opinions. It doesn't mean your opinion's right. If there's not enough proof for it to be right, then maybe your opinion's just, you need to look at it a different way. A lot of people are talking about Angry Joe and that because they all watch him. He's the OG fucking reviewer. I watched him for at least a decade now. I love all of his movie reviews and that because he actually talked about things. He actually go through it in detail. Some of his shit extended, like when the new Star Wars shit came out, he extended stuff for like an hour or so, explaining all the details of all the little things that are fucked up. That's why people like you, bro. They don't like you because you're a bitch, because you're a pussy bitch. You sucking on your mama's teeth still. You sucking on YouTube's teeth, and now you're now you look at his channel. For 3 million subscribers, Duke could barely pull fucking 100,000. Is that because people don't want to unsubscribe from him? I'm subscribed to him. Because I don't care. His stuff is good. I watch every now and again. Because I like his attitude. I like how funny he is. I don't give a fuck about his political. There you go. That's the thing. Fuck political shit. Stop talking with political. You are not a politician. Politicians, they talk like that to get you to suck their dicks. Or they suck your dick. That's how it goes. They're trying to please the masses. When you get stupid motherfuckers from whatever which side that they might be on, you got all these people, the whole government for the bulk of them are all attacking what Trump wants to do, and the people are saying we want lower gas. Gas gets lower down, and they find a way to attack it and be like, oh no, we don't want that, because then we don't get paid. Fuck these guys. Yeah, maybe 200 people in the fucking Congress and Senate, and whoever else works for the fucking government. That probably like 50,000. You guys are a very small amount of people. There's like 400 million people that live in our country. And say probably 60% of them not so work and pay taxes and pay for welfare for a bunch of lazy, slothy, fucking fat motherfuckers out there that don't do shit. Like literally, like one lady that we just hired at, her third day in, she's sitting there, she falls asleep at work. Falls asleep for like about an hour and a half, just sitting there falling asleep. Instead of being active and working and that, I'm like, yeah, it's because you're a fat fucking slothy person. You can tell when you're a lazy person, you got big fucking gut. You walk around slow as fuck. I can see some people, like myself, I'm a little pudgy, but I'm not massively fucking fat. When I see a woman weighing close to 200 pounds, bitch, you're fat, okay? You're too damn big. Love you or not, that's unhealthy. You should do a walk. Walk every day. Keep yourself active. But the drive is dead. And you hear all these lies and bullshit, how great they are. Bitch, you ain't proving absolutely nothing. As soon as I walk in, just to say, I know I'm changing the subject, but this is how all these people are. Angry Joe's a very privileged baby. He worked hard. He got his shit together. He did good reviews for many, many years. For at least a decade. I looked back at like some of the stuff he did that back fucking 10 years ago or 5 years ago or before Trump even got in office and that. He did some fucking good ass reviews. I used to watch him literally every single fucking day. Every time a movie came out, I watched his review on it. I didn't even give a fuck about watching the movie. I watched the review because I liked his review better. But now he's a political moron. His personality, yeah, he's still a funny ass dude. But now I know how childish he is. Like, why would I want to watch your shit now, bro? I don't want to support a fucking dictator asshole that's got a fucking childlike mentality, even though you're almost fucking 40. No, I don't want to fucking support that ugly shit. Actually, I think he is in his 40s. I don't want to support that. Who would? His viewership go down. His Madden series, that's what makes it really funny. His Madden reviews always get over 1 million in the first day. His Madden review now barely got like 250,000 the first day. He only lost over like, what? I would say 2/6 of his fucking viewership. 2/6, so 1/6 of his viewership. He lost that much. Dude lost over 1 million views on his shit. Fuck yeah. I'd be pissed off too. It's not the only thing they do. Alex and Joe go on do their own Twitch shit. They get their own personal money in that. They're all part of the AJ group in that, the Angry Joe group. But they're nothing associated with what he says. They do their own opinions. He can't say nothing about it because they're bigger than him. They're starting to become more famous than he is because they speak the truth. And just like they said in the review, they said he wanted to give Supergirl a 5 out of 10. And like Joe and Alex were just like, nah, man, this movie fuck. Because they probably gave it like a fucking 3, maybe a 4. He's like, oh, there's some good points to it in that, but most of the time it was just really shitty graphics. The flying scenes were shit. Like, she didn't even put on the costume until the last like 20 minutes of it in that. She was mocking Superman all the time, and it was cringy shit, bro. You go, okay, I'll drop it down to 4. I've seen him get better movies than this. I've never seen Supergirl. All I know is the chick that plays it could have been someone way fucking hotter. The chick's not attractive. Barely at all. Body looks great because she's skinny, petite. That's Hollywood fucking, steroids and drugs and shit. They fucking always constantly probably sniffing cocaine and shit. That gets you skinny as fuck. She got a structural face like a fucking dude. And she doesn't look that fucking good. She looked like she played on Hills Have Eyes. That'd be a great movie. Put her on a horror movie set. Paint her up in that. Show those, she got really crooked ass bottom teeth in that. Like they never fucking fixed them. Like she only fixed her upper teeth, I guess. I don't know. Nothing against her that, but like play the role. You're not. I mean, look at the dude that played Hills Have Eyes. Dude, the blonde-headed dude. The dude was not that attractive looking at all. Dude looked like a little bit of a hideous monster. The coolest motherfucker ever. Even though he's not that good looking, guess what? He got all kinds of movies because of that. Look at the creepy motherfucker that played the new Freddy Krueger. Dude looks creepy as fuck. If you see him at nighttime, you probably shit your fucking pants. Guess what? Cool ass fucking dude. He played it in the role that needs to be played. Everyone's saying they should have got fucking Cindy Sweetie to play fucking Supergirl. Yeah, get Miss Thick Tits to play Supergirl. The fans will flow to it. Fuck, I probably just watch it just to see her fucking wake up with her titties all jiggling and shit. Why? Because that's what people want. Cindy Sweetie's fucking hot. She's got fat ass thick fucking titties now. And she looks good in almost everything she fucking plays. Just like Alexandria Dadongo. She's got some fantastic features on her. She's a stupidly hot girl. Both those bitches, 9 out of 10. In the fucking hot scale. 10 out of 10 doesn't exist. That's not how life works. You always put them below. Because they're not perfect. But my God, they're close. Both those chicks got fantastic tits on them. And that's what makes people want to fucking see you. It's always these small, titty, fat fucking bitches always complaining because they're fat or they got little tiny boobies and that. They're like, oh my God. I hear it all the time, a lot. Well, the chicks are working that was talking to me about what I liked. She's like, oh, you probably like big booby girls like her. And I'm like, oh no, I mean, every guy likes boobs. Yeah, if girls got nice shaped tits and that, and they are thick, yeah, they're gonna be more attractive than the girl with no boobs at all. Cause you don't look like a fucking female. You look like a fucking child. You're not looking like a woman. You're looking like a fucking teenage girl. But when chicks develop right, and they have good nutrition and that, and their tits do grow and that, they start to be more female like. That's what men go for. I see a lot of flat chested girls. Some of them barely got B cups. I know, it's annoying. Where's all the titties go? Where's all the big titty chicks and that, the C's and the D's and that? There's not a lot of them. But I have to say, they got ass though. A lot of girls got ass for days. They got little boobs and they got the big old fat juicy booties and that. What I'm trying to say is like you gotta put attraction in to be able to do it. If it's a woman playing a film that shows her off a lot, you want to make her extremely fucking hot. You want her to look fucking good. You want people to pop boners in the seats. Despite the fact there's other dudes around. But that's when you know it's a good fucking film. Like, I haven't watched many of Sydney Sweetie's fucking movies and that. But I've seen her naked enough to know that she's fucking hot. And I know if she shows off cleavage and those big old jugs anywhere in a movie, I gotta be making fucking money. If people don't go to the movie theaters, and if they buy that shit digital and pause at the scene of her jiggling her boobs or some stupid shit like that, I promise you, you're gonna make more money. So why do we keep on going down this road of not actually doing what is necessary? Hollywood's the most perverted fucking place of all imaginable. Los Angeles, San Francisco, they're all fucking retarded, perverted ass people. Shit, it was better movies when Weinstein was fucking in there. At least we got something good. Yeah, when the Weinstein brothers were making fucking movies. At least it was guys watching Scary Movie fucking 3. I had a blast. I thought it was funny as fuck. The Wayne brothers want to say stuff, man. Yeah, I understand you guys made good movies, but Scary Movie 6 probably wasn't the best fucking movie you ever made. White Chicks was better than that. White Chicks was rather fucking dumb, but it was fun dumb. It doesn't need to have a good plot. It's still a good movie because it's fun and dumb. It's just like with men in that. Hollywood never places fat fucking men that do action films and that. They place extremely fucking attractive dudes with big fucking muscles and that. But the women are always like Aquaman. Before Amber Heard's known that she used to shit on beds and that, Amber Heard was fucking hot. She had nice little tits there, a fucking smoking by it. She was a gorgeous woman. With Aquaman, that brought in the seats a little bit. The men came in. They watched it. They like Aquaman because she's masculine, strong. Amber Heard was strong, but she had the nice titties on her. Wada bing, wada boom. When you give what most of the genders make money of, they're going to watch it. As in, men make the most money of all the genders. They're going to put their money where their mouth is at. All I'm saying is, you make your characters nice. You make the women hot. Give them the big old fucking titties and that. I bet you're going to have social media complaining about, but those seats will be a-rocking. And if they're fucking sitting there smacking their ass up, you give them a little squirt bottle of lube, they'll be having fun for that hour and a half. So buy more food. They'll enjoy it more because they'll rewatch it probably. Some people go to the fucking movies and watch the same shit multiple times because of a really attractive look at fucking Michael Bay. Michael Bay always posted that one fucking hot ass fucking chick on Transformers. Yeah, she's hot as fuck. Tremendously gorgeous. People didn't watch Transformers because of fucking Optimus Prime half the time. They watched it because she was bent over a fucking car hood with a sexy ass little butt. That's why people watched it. Because the plot of the movie was fucking stupid as fuck, but at least you get to see her hot ass. And then you find out she's kind of a satanic fucking nut, but you know, I think most Hollywood people are. They have too much pride being a... What the fuck are you guys killing? Oh.
Ready when you are. No more cheese! Thunder!
I love these guys. The only problem I have is that the duration's kind of low. Once they get that duration, 50%, they heal their own duration when they hit. It's gonna be nice. So all I gotta do is keep hitting the duration keeps going up. I need to get away from them to heal me. Maybe life train. I'm not too sure.
It is a slice!
Shooting at me!
Yeah, and you got that's like, I think it's like 50 or 60 meters in my range.
A warrior to the end! Let us begin your education!
Yeah, if I can get that mod, I'm about to get at 60. If I can get to where it gives me just 50-something% more skill damage, my god, everything's gonna, all my skills gonna jump up tremendously. It's gonna be so much fucking damage. Oh, that ship's back again. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't do that one. I think I might do that one. Activate it first, yeah.
I bring a gift to forestall your crippling despair.
A new use station? Thanks, Rush!
It's the little things. I used to do a yearly gift exchange with my own family. Back before. Nope. Today is not a day for tears. On to the next package.
I wish I could be like that. Be like a movie, this, and actually.
airships in the sky. Even if you haven't, I'm thinking we give them a nice interior remodel. Scouted the area, and the resupply outpost is our best shot at doing just that. You got this.
This is a little far away. Yeah, this is actually a really fun quest. It's probably the more enjoyable quest.
Right, now you should be able to use the airship's tractor beam to get inside while it's refueling. After that, the fun begins. Probably won't have enough time to take down the whole ship, but destroy whatever those Falk Hunter eyes see. Order soldiers, order weapons, order, other stuff. The more damage you do, the bigger the reward.
Shall we dance? You won't get me to talk! Bada boom! Thunder! Oh, air, how I love thee! Ready to strike!
I just kind of feel bad for people that have that child mentality in that, because I see myself as a grower. And when people think that they're too popular and they can't grow.
I want to see the look of surprise on his face when he opens this one. Quick, let's watch. Move away from the shack. We don't want him to see you.
At last, my victory over holiday sorrow is complete.
And it kind of gets to that point. He's like,
Hey, nice! Why is this ticking?
Oh dear.
What? But what about the other two gifts?
Hey, Rush, this new U-station is vibrating. This lube is primo, man. It tingles a little, but otherwise, no problems here.
that's so fucked up.
Greetings, blasphemers! You have just felt the heavy, moisturized hand of I, Ignatius Screw of the Kairos Ministry of Culture!
Damn it! The Merc they pack was a trap. This screw guy's way of destroying any joy left on Kairos. I wanna...
I never understood why women get so many tattoos. Tattoos are not that attractive.
I'm tracking his signal.
I'm just saying,
Give him the
I
only
just thought
gift he
about that, like,
deserves.
when women are more like OnlyFans and not traditional, they always want to get tattoos and shit, and like it's not even that attractive. Having a big old piece of ink of some type of fucking other like thing on your fucking, I don't know. I don't know, I just find it kind of weird. I mean, that's just my opinion about it. Right back.